we're the Alamo Heights cheerleaders, and you're watching Big Game coverage on KSAT 12.
Thank you, ladies. A big game and a big game playoff coverage. It's a postseason rematch for Alamo Heights Mules as they host Georgetown Eastview at Comalander Stadium tonight, the same team they beat in the playoffs 2 years ago. Eastview was out for revenge, and it showed. Peyton Adams connects with Michael Sedgwick on a slant play for the 9-yard touchdown in the first quarter, and they were not done. Still in the first, following a Mules fumble when Adams hits Jeremiah Barron on another slant, this time a 22-yard touchdown. That's when Alamo Heights finally gets on the board on the ensuing kickoff. Jack Sawyer scoops it up, hands it off to Jaden Scott at the 15, and he's bringing it all the way back 85 yards to get the Mules on the board, down 7 points now in the second quarter. Look at that move to break free. But Eastview would score 2 more times before the half is over. Adams with his 3rd touchdown of the night on a 5-yarder to Isaiah Quinton Jackson, and a Marion Brooks from 3 yards out will wrap it up in that first half. The Mules are down 28-7. The final from Comalander, it is 48-14. Georgetown Eastview. What a great season for Alamo Heights. They're eliminated.
It's tough losing tonight, but we had a great season. Going to come back next year strong. It's going to be tough without all those great seniors.
Becoming undefeated district champs, beating Bernie, Tivy. I can't remember the last time we did that. Yeah. I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, it's just an amazing way to go out. I know all these seniors would say the same thing. We went out as champs.
The newly crowned #1 team in 12's Top 12, the Brennan Bears, on the road tonight in Corpus Christi to face Edinburgh-Vela in the Class 6A Division II second round of the playoffs. And the Bears were not hibernating. Quarterback Ashton DeBose here lets it fly to a wide-open Jalen Spells, and this is good for his 63-yard touchdown to push the Bears out to a 7-0 lead. DeBose decides to go to the air again, this time to a very familiar face, Aaron DeBose, who gets behind the defense, and this is for a 50-yard touchdown on a 14-0 lead. The final from Buccaneer Stadium in Corpus Christi. Look at that, 28-3 Brennan. Now let's head to Shelton Stadium in Buda, where Hayes hosted the shorthanded Johnson Jaguars after 10 players tested positive for COVID-19, according to a source, including star quarterback Ty Reesner. But backup Spencer Hawthorne did a nice job of stepping in. The delayed handoff goes to Benjamin McCreary. He slips one tackle, gets into the end zone for the early Jaguars lead, 7-0, but the Rebels have an answer. Quarterback Durand Hill tucks it, runs right through the teeth of the Jaguars defense. Tie the game is 7-0. Let's see who advances in the third round of the Class 6A Division II playoffs. It's still in the fourth. Hayes is leading, just seconds left, 35-31. And take a look at the scoreboard now, the big game coverage scoreboard. Taft and Far San Juan Alamo North, that had to be canceled, but Taft advances the forfeit. There you see, still in the fourth, Hayes leading Johnson 35-31. Brennan over Edinburgh-Vela 28-3. 48-14, Georgetown eliminates Alamo Heights. We're in the field, in Pflugerville, where undefeated Austin Westlake getting fired up for the Smithson Valley Rangers. The Chaparrals are already up 48-3 in the third, adding to that lead. Running back Zane Miners takes a handout, gets around the corner, goes in untouched for the 8-yard score to make it 55-3. Then it's running back Gray Knockfor bursts right through the middle of the Rangers defense, goes untouched, 42-yard touchdown, 62-3. The final from Pflugerville, 62-3. That is it. The Southwest Dragons hosting Westlaco East tonight at Ferris Stadium, the Class 5A Division I second round playoff matchup. No score in the first, and the Wildcats attack inside the Dragons' 5-yard line. Quarterback Avery Brown takes a snap, fakes a handoff, goes straight ahead for the first score of the game, 7-0. But the Dragons answer with fire. Quarterback Gio Salazar on the play action pass goes deep for Andre Mitchell, who makes a nice grab for a 34-yard gain. Now in the second quarter, they switch sides. The Dragons now on the Wildcats goal line. The pitch goes to Jake Friesenhan, who powers in for the game-time touchdown. The final from Ferris, Southwest is advancing 32-15. They will play the winner Southwest Legacy Titans Class 5A Division I showdown with Veterans Memorial out of Corpus Christi, held at Alamo Stadium tonight. No score first quarter. The Eagles are in scoring position. Running back Noe Garza in the pistol formation takes snap, plows straight ahead for the early lead, but the Titans have an answer behind quarterback Zazar Tovar, forced out of the pocket, still makes a great throw on the run to Jorge Pineda, who picks up 31 yards for the Wildcats 20. Tovar then goes over the middle to Homer Flores, who makes a nice grab in the Eagle back of the end zone to get the Titans back in the game, tied at 7-all. The final from the right pile. Let's go to the big game coverage scoreboard to find out. And Southwest Legacy is eliminated, but Veterans Memorial will now have to play Southwest, who eliminated Westlaco East 32-15. Austin Westlake takes care of Smithson Valley. Stevens and Harlingen, that game will be played tomorrow at 3 on Saturday. We are just getting started with our playoff version of big game coverage. Up next, our big game coverage road trip, fan cam, and more highlights and more scores. But first, let's listen to the Southside Cardinals marching band.